The subscriber gap between T-Series and PewDiePie is the closest it's been. At the time of this recording, they were only about 14,000 subscribers apart. It seems that the battle is officially over. Or is it? Could there be a way for PewDiePie to remain the most subscribed YouTuber? Today, Life's Biggest Questions asks, how do we stop T-Series? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that asks the fundamental questions of life, and occasionally answers them too. I'm Charlotte Dobre, and you should hit that subscribe for more daily questions and follow the LBQ team on Instagram. The links to our socials are posted in the description. I quickly wanted to shout out our brand new channel Beyond the Screen. If you love film and television, definitely subscribe. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe from T-Series. PewDiePie, the most subscribed YouTuber, has been in an epic battle against T-Series, an Indian record label that's gaining subscribers at an alarming rate. T-Series is a huge corporation and record label that posts Bollywood music videos and movies. India was a country that until recent years was pretty much out of the loop when it came to the internet and smartphones, but that is changing extremely quickly. A few years ago, there were only about 20 million people using the internet in India. Now that number is closer to 420 million. That's more people using the internet in India than the entire population of the US. Because of this recent surge in internet users, Indians are now accessing YouTube, and Bollywood is India's genre of choice. Need I remind you that India's population is 1.3 billion. So it's no surprise that T-Series was able to gain subscribers at such an alarming rate. T-Series' YouTube channel has only been posting videos since 2010. T-Series was supposed to beat PewDiePie in subscriber count back in the fall of 2018, but with the help of the YouTube community who've essentially created a meme out of sub to PewDiePie, he stayed in the lead. YouTubers like MrBeast have bought billboards across the country. Hackers have hacked the Wall Street Journal website, as well as 90,000 printers worldwide, so that they printed out the message, sub to PewDiePie. But despite the YouTube community's best efforts, the subscriber gap between PewDiePie and T-Series is about as close as it's ever been. At 14,000 subscribers, that is way too close for comfort. We cannot let this happen. A record label and multi-million-dollar company surpassing a creator as the most subscribed YouTube channel sends the message that YouTube is becoming more and more corporate. Plus, it's a funny meme. So how do we stop T-Series from beating PewDiePie? Well, I've got a few suggestions. I actually got one idea when I heard that Elon Musk was going to host Meme Review. Bear with me for just a second. So PewDiePie is a famous YouTuber, right? He's got 86 million subscribers at the time of this recording. That's a lot of people, and that's nothing to laugh at. But just because PewDiePie is famous on YouTube, that doesn't mean that everyone knows who he is. Sure, most of the YouTube community probably knows who PewDiePie is, but the general public doesn't. The general public do, however, know celebrities. The best way for PewDiePie to beat T-Series is to get huge celebrities, media personalities, and influencers to promote him to their huge followings by telling them to subscribe to PewDiePie, either by posting to their social media accounts or by collaborating with PewDiePie on projects like songs and videos. Elon Musk is one of the most famous people in the world. He's a billionaire entrepreneur, CEO of SpaceX, CEO and product architect of Tesla Inc., and co-founder of PayPal. He also has 28 million Twitter followers. That's more than double the amount of Twitter followers that PewDiePie has. Elon Musk hosting Meme Review is an amazing way to save PewDiePie from T-Series because all his followers will now know about PewDiePie, or at least a large percentage of them. And it's not just Elon Musk PewDiePie should be bringing in. PewDiePie should bring in celebrity guests all the time to co-host his videos. He could also get huge musicians and artists to do covers of Bitch Lasagna. Can you imagine an Ariana Grande cover of Bitch Lasagna? I'd listen to that. Of course, getting huge celebrities to participate won't be cheap. Sure, some of them might do it for free, but huge social media influencers like Kendall Jenner charge anywhere from $250,000 to $1 million for posts on their social media accounts. But considering how much some people have spent on the Sub to PewDiePie campaign already, it's definitely possible. Another thing that PewDiePie hasn't really done yet is to go on huge daytime talk shows, or nighttime talk shows, like Good Morning Britain and The Late Show. Huge actors and musicians go on talk shows to promote their upcoming projects. Why can't PewDiePie? Well, there you have it. Those are just a few ethical ideas on how we can stop T-Series. Of course, there are other ways like shutting down T-Series' YouTube channel completely, but this is not something we would recommend doing. Let's beat them fair and square. Sound good? How do you think we can stop T-Series? Let me know your suggestions down there in the comments. For now, I'm going to read out some comments from my last video, How Did El Chapo Escape Prison? Ian Yen said, I have another life's biggest question for you. The one I will never find the answer to. Where is my pen? Pen? What's a pen? Oh, you mean those old things people used to write with. Yeah, I don't know dude, I didn't even know people use those things anymore. Reginald Assar said, what if all the things LBQ discussed became real? That would be scary, considering how many scary topics we've covered. I assume it would probably mean the apocalypse and the end of the human race. Cube only said this channel is irrelevant. Well, I mean, you kinda clicked on our video, so I wouldn't necessarily call us irrelevant. At least you know we exist. Trashioli said, what will happen when all icebergs melt? The short answer is the sea levels would rise. Louis Angel said, more like what if El Chapo escapes again? Now that's a great idea for a future episode of Life's Biggest Questions. Welcome to the end screen. This means the video is over. If you want to keep watching LBQ, click on the playlist that's currently flashing on your screen. And if you enjoyed your time here, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can see you in a future episode of Life's Biggest Questions.